What's going on, good people? This is D4 coming at you from my home here out of Houston. And guys, you guys know I like to come and bring value and just doing that again. Folks, I want to go into why I embodied this operation and really go into, as I titled this, getting the components and the dynamics that are behind the money, that are behind the numbers, and really, unpacking the psychology of all the components and dynamics, okay, that are in place, right? So this can really hit you from a psychological standpoint and not we just seeing it from a surface level, oh, we're just all, making money. We're getting together, we're making money, okay, which is nothing wrong with that either. But I need you to, really, really hone in onto a lot of the components and dynamics behind the monies so it just won't be numbers on a screen to you, okay? So first thing I want to get into, I want to talk about, okay, that success here is concurrent success. Meaning, as you are having success, let's just say I was in your success line, right? I was involved prior to you. You cannot have success without me having success. So it's literally like as partners come on board, it's like me looking in the mirror, me and other partners looking in the mirror. What do I mean when I say that? Meaning this, as you're having success, I'm having success. So as every partner, as I mentioned, it's looking in the mirror. If I'm having success simultaneously, concurrently, as you are having success, how quickly do I want success coming to you if at the same time success is coming to me? Folks, that's like right now. So I need you to really get that dynamic, okay? That there's no point of us thinking about this thing stopping because why? As everyone coming in is having success, all those that were in line previously are having concurrent success at the exact same time. Guys, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but we really, really got to understand that. Okay? So let me, because hearing a word is not the same as really seeing the definition. I'm starting to learn that. Is that sometimes when the presentation's being said, it's not really hitting me psychologically and really, understanding how these things are fitting together, okay, that makes this so powerful. Sometimes we have to really see it, okay? So I'm going to share my screen here because I want y'all to really see it. And then you'll really see why I say it's like when you're looking at me, look at it as you're looking in the mirror to yourself and your success. So let me go here. I'm going to pop this word. Now I brought up this word concurrent. Listen to this.
Concurrent.
Let me play it again.
Concurrent.
Concurrent, folks.
Concurrent.
Look at it. Existing, happening, watch this, or done at the same time. Existing, happening, or done at the same time. Now, watch. I'm going to go to my back office here. And so I want you guys to see some of these deposits, right? I'll go back to the beginning of the year. Okay, now I have this shown in, in quantity of 25 by page, but look at the deposits that are coming to me. Okay, so I'm going to flip through here, go slow. So look, I come to the third. Look at all the multiple of deposits that are coming in all throughout the hours of the days, okay? So I'll be receiving multiple deposits per day, okay? In some days. I'll just flip here. Look, I go to the fourth. You see you have deposits. Now, all these deposits are residual deposits, folks, meaning they're going to be coming on a reoccurring basis. So even though as they're accumulating, this is residual deposits accumulating. So like these $1.89, $1.89, $3.75, $1.89, these will be coming month after month after month after month after month. So even as my money is scaling, it's going to be coming residually. But this is where I want you to get. As you are seeing each and every one of these deposits, and I mean each and every one of them, for the majority, because some of these deposits have been bonuses, okay? But what I want you to get, all these deposits that you're seeing, I'll go to the next day. You see it's multiple ones per day. Okay, I'll go to the fifth. See, it's multiple ones going on the fifth there. I'm going slow, but I'm going to flip faster. But get this. So you see multiple deposits for the sixth here. You see that? Look, just going throughout, just multiple deposits. Again, they're coming on a residual basis, right? Going over again to, look, it's still on the sixth. There's the seventh. The seventh finally jumped in here. But look, multiple deposits every day. So guys, I can just flip faster. I mean, you guys are seeing just multiple deposits. Again, even though it says 625, 375, it's coming on a residual basis, even as it's accumulating, okay, throughout the days. But what do I want you to really get? Concurrent success, meaning as 675 has come to me, others were receiving deposit. It may be different amounts because it depends on the relationship of the accounts that have opened, okay, that I have benefited from and others have benefited from. But please understand, like this 675 had not only me receiving a deposit, but others were receiving deposit as well. Again, remember, this money is coming to residually to all of us. This 675, as this deposit was coming to me, others simultaneously were receiving deposits too. At the same time, okay, maybe more than likely a different amount. But there again, it's based on the relationship of whatever that account is to me and to others. But there's three, as I was receiving deposit, so did others. As I was receiving this 375, others were receiving deposits as well. As I was receiving this $1.89, others were receiving deposits as well. As I was receiving this 375, others were receiving deposits as well. Simultaneously, okay, go back here. This is what concurrent, meaning existing, happening, or done at the same time. Folks, if there's others receiving money as simultaneously as I am, who is thinking about that ever stopping and not wanting that? Now, I must make something else clear. I'm not the one that's been inviting these accounts. Remember, I got started on the 2nd. Now, even though I still invite others here and there, okay, I'm scaling, not just me, others, we're scaling based on the cooperative, how can I put this? The cooperative execution that we're doing with everybody doing at minimum this one-time execution. But it's so imperative. Oh, goodness, I messed up. I don't know how that did that. It's so imperative that we get, folks. Okay, just showing verification there. It's so imperative that we get, let me go back to 25 here, that as deposits are coming to Douglas Ford, simultaneously deposits concurrently are coming. I'll flip fast here because but understand, even as you're seeing these amounts, folks, I'm just not scaling alone. Any deposit that I receive, I'm not the only one receiving. And please understand, let's say this 561 came to me, and let's say my inviter let's say they received, I don't know, $2, whatever. That money, this money here is becoming residually. Whatever money that they receive will be coming residually, because we're just not receiving from the accumulation activations from those transactions. We're also receiving from the transactions, okay, of the memberships that everybody's doing. That's how the money is coming residually. So you just don't want a cash accumulation, and you just don't want only you benefiting. And because of the technology doing all the heavy lifting, this is why this thing never stops. I'm going to go to the board so you can see a bird's eye view, but I just want to just dive into this and dissect it there again. As I'm showing you these numbers in transparency, I need you to really understand the components and dynamics, okay? So you can really, really get the power of this. And we don't have to come in here with anybody having the hope for the best, because obviously, there again, looking in the mirror, let's say this was your back office, okay? And let's say no matter where I am in the success line, whether I'm your inviter or your inviter's inviter or their inviter or their inviter or their inviter, let's picture this as your back office. Ooh, that's a good illustration. Let's picture this as your back office. Stay with me here. Let's picture this as your back office. And understand, as you are seeing deposits over and over again coming to your back office, I'm also concurrently receiving in my back office. If I'm receiving success as you are receiving success, do you think that I'm going to ever want you or your partners or your partner's partners or their partners, their partners, their partners? Understand, you nor anyone in your team can have success without me having success, without your inviter having success, without my inviter having success. Folks, that is what concurrent means. You just can't hear it and have it come in one ear and out the other. If you do, you're gonna miss this. If you allow that to go in one ear and out the other, you're going to miss this. I have gnawed on this word, okay, for the last 2 days, because I got it. When I understood that success doesn't have to be based on hoping for the best, when all I needed to do was just get everybody's back office greater than mine. Well, I mean, greater, as great and beyond what mine is looking like. What do you think is happening to me at the exact same time? What do you think is happening to the back office that is going to be coming to me and my family's back office, to where we can have the lifestyle that we're looking to make because we want success? And we're talking, folks, we cannot allow you to go into hope for the best thinking. This is what hope for the best thinking, how it processes versus who wants success. Somebody saying, I want success, doesn't even think about this stopping or think about what if somebody doesn't do it. When you understand that our success is connected because of concurrent success, a person should be running to want to do this. Because think about it, with the roles being reversed, and as my back office is happening like this, let me keep flipping in case you guys want to see this to go past that. Look, it's every day. I'm still in the month of January, in case you guys are looking. And these are all residual deposits. Look, even as they're accumulating multiple times through the day, they're going to be coming in the month of, well, they've already came in the month of February. They come again in the month of March, and more has been, on top of that. They came again in the month of April, and more on top of the ones. Because there again, as others are coming in the front door of this, the focus is them and the success for them immediately. Because why? It's looking in the mirror, guys. It's looking in the mirror. It's looking in the mirror. And with everyone, if it's looking in the mirror, I know I want myself to be successful like yesterday. Not that I'm trying to, point out a get rich quick. I'm not going there. I'm just going with you getting how concurrent success needs to be thought about versus other things that you ever maybe have been a part of. So when our CEO says, folks, this is a different animal, you really, really got to embody that. And I'm doing whatever I can to get you to embody this. Let me go, because I don't want to keep this long. Let me go to my board. Okay? So we don't have to hope for the best because we have absolute certainty, predictability, and all that are coming in are just people who want success. And so we're talking about everybody doing a one-time execution of connecting 3 to the technology, opening up a digital wallet, if they come in at citizens or if they come in at enterprise, okay? So, but I want you to see the concurrent nature of this. To really get the concurrent nature, unlike how network marketing, they always start with putting the you person at the top. That's cool because you are at the top of your own cooperative business. But folks, to really get the concurrent of this is to see that as you are having success, I'm having success. That means not only me, but your inviter, okay? We all have an invested interest in everybody's success. Just like you will have an invested interest in all those in your success line team. Let me share with you what I'm saying here. Okay? So this is Doug. Now, when I activated my account, what the revenue sharing AI automation does all the heavy lifting, it not only had my inviter receive, but even those that did not invite me, they also scaled too, that were in the success line prior to me. This is the absolute certainty part, folks. Now we're going to get to the predictability. Because let's say I invited your inviter. Now, predictability says when I activated my account and all those that were in the success line prior received, well, if it's predictability, should it do it when your inviter connects as well? Yes. What happened? Douglas Ford scaled, and so did everybody else. But Douglas was the only one that invited your inviter. Stay with me. Let's go back to absolute certainty. Was that absolute certainty? Yes, it was. Because the moment they activated, your inviter saw that I instantly received in my back office. But not only me, my inviter received in their back office. Do you think we're communicating that with your inviter? Yes, we are. Because see, if this doesn't happen, your inviter is not going to contact you. Because based on everything that we've been saying, this has been a hoax. We've been lying. So when your inviter connected and instantly I received deposits, well, they went from liking this business to when they saw when I had success based on them connecting and it was on demand, their like went to skyrocket belief. And they haven't even connected with it, have their 3 connect yet. Now, watch this. Obviously, your inviter invites who? You. You're one of their partners. Well, here we go. If it's predictability, what should happen when you connect it? Now, listen, I did not invite you in this example. Your inviter did, right? But watch this. As you connected, your inviter scaled, so did I. Ladies and gentlemen, as this person has success, then I have success too. Yes. So if it's like looking in the mirror, if I am always going to have success every time they have success, you have success, do I ever want you guys stop having success? If I am going to continue to have success concurrently every time your inviter, you, or anybody has success, are we ever going to want to stop anybody having success? Are y'all seeing the power of concurrent? Nobody wants it to stop if we all are going to be scaling together from this day forward. So your belief is now through the roof. So watch this. When you invite your partner 1, hope y'all can see that. I know my markers are getting a little light here. Okay? When you invite partner 1, folks, even before you invited your second or your third partner to connect, look at this. Money came to you, to your inviter, and to me. It's concurrent success, ladies and gentlemen. You see why we don't have to hope for the best no more? And do you see why? Think about it. You invited your partner, right? But when your partner connected, were you the only one that scaled? No. See, you cannot have success without your inviter or myself having success. Since that is the case, it's not just only you that has an invested interest in them having success right now or immediately. Guys, again, I'm trying to bring the components and the dynamics behind the money. This is a totally different animal. We're not network marketing. We're not no gifting. We're not no Ponzi scheme, okay? Folks, Ponzi is receiving a return on an investment. You're getting promised that you're going to receive a certain percentage. You're getting promised that you're going to receive some level of return on some investment that you're doing. We are not an investment platform. You really need to get the understanding of a network effect if you haven't gotten it already. Okay? This is why we want you to go here, Now, this is contingent upon you seeing a presentation, okay? But I'm breaking this down to a level so where we can understand the components and dynamics so they can really get the psychology of this and how we're literally connected. Like, that's not a play on words. We're not just saying something for it to be a cliche that you may have heard in somewhere else, right? This is literally embodying literacy, okay? And trust me, guys, I'm an intelligent guy. There has not been an operation, one that I haven't been a part of or that I have not seen, that if it was remotely even, it can't hold a candle to what we have here with this operation. It just can't, folks. Not when you're understanding the concurrent nature of success here. But let me just share my screen here. Concurrent success, ladies and gentlemen. Existing, happening, or done at the exact same time.
Concurrent.
Okay? Concurrent. So, again, partner two. Now, understand, in this equation, I've only invited your inviter. Yeah, I have other partners too. But in this example, you see why deposits keep coming to me in my back office? Because of how this thing, the dynamic of it, how the predictable certainty automation, okay, performs for all of us, right? So when partner two connects, look, receive, receive, receive. Partner three then connects, scale, scale, scale. Okay, and now partner one, again, do you have an invested interest in your partners and their partner success? Yes, you do. Does your inviter have an invested interest in their success too? Yes. Does Douglas have an invested interest for them to scale and success as quickly as possible? And them continuing to have deposits coming to their back office? Okay. Yes, because as deposits are coming to their back office, let me share my screen. Where was I? As deposits, move out of my way, please. Okay. As deposits are coming to their back office, folks. Okay, I'm talking about your partners' partners. As their back office is reflecting and having deposits, meaning as deposits will be coming to their back office. You guys see me flipping through the days. As deposits are coming to all your partners in their back office, as you're seeing how my deposits, okay, just imagine this being all of your partners' back office. As I'm flipping, you see the days, I'll flip faster. It's every day, multiple deposits. Folks, there is no way in the world that if it was encompassing upon me or anybody to have to do constant, that this thing is going to benefit the masses. Let me say that again. If this thing was going to be encompassing in order for us to scale, for all of us or any of us to have to do constant, whatever, folks, it wouldn't serve or be a solution. I'm So just look at this. As we're having everybody in their back offices reflect this from everyone just doing the one-time execution, introducing 3 to the technology, folks, everyone's getting in with a desire for success. And as all those are getting their dreams and goals, remember, they can't have success without you and us having success. So if it's like looking in the mirror, as I've been saying here, at the risk of sounding redundant, think of it. As their partners are coming in, let's say they have a Tom. I think my marker's really going. Just get another marker here. Marker here. Make sure this marker's good. Okay. We say this is Tom here, okay? It's Tom. Come on board. Let's say a partner 1 that's residual, 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 residual. Here again. Let's say I'm just throwing numbers here, right? Just throwing numbers here. So if I'm like at 10,000 residually, I want you to understand, I can't be at 10,000 residually without the inviter maybe being like at let's say 4,000. Because remember, it's not only your inviter, okay, that I've invited, but I've invited others as well. I've actually invited a total of close to 32 folks. But I mean, we all know everyone's just having to do just 3, right? But hold on. So this, maybe you are maybe around about $1,200, okay? And these partners, whatever it may be, okay? But the bottom line is, it's concurrent success. As you continue to scale in success, so will your inviter, so will myself. As you continue to scale in success more, okay, as your partners scale in success, and their partners scale in success, and their partners scale in success, so will they be scaling, so will they be scaling, so will you will be scaling, your inviter be scaling, I will be scaling. The bottom line is, folks, concurrent. So, you're more than welcome to share this with with those that you want to just understand and really embody what we're talking about, where nobody has to hope for the best anymore. This is functioning with absolute certainty and predictability. And with absolute certainty and predictability, okay, deliver, folks, is this thing here. It's called trust. Because the fact that you can trust, if I'm having concurrent success, as anyone is having success, you can trust and believe, I want you to have success. Like, again, I'm looking in the mirror, you having success like yesterday. That goes for the partner that even shared this video with you. It's very important that we don't come in here with a mindset of hoping for the best. That we all come in here with a mindset who wants success. This is Douglas Ford. As always, come together, okay? Every time we conclude, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you way, way, way over the top. Guys, if you, it's very important if you go and check out what a network effect is, because we don't want you to have the whole pyramid mental mindset, okay? Because I know that's a narrative going around when we're talking about involving others, okay? Also, part of our system is for you to see a presentation, and because we have a rinse and repeat system to where we remove all roadblocks and all hurdles out of success. We don't want anyone to have to come in here feeling that this thing is based on talent driven or needing a level of skill set. Everything is on demand. When something is on demand, That means we dictate the success. If you've opened up a wallet with PayPal, you dictated when PayPal made success. When you open up an account with your bank, you dictated when transactions take place, because transactions happen on demand. Okay? Here, folks, when you open up a digital wallet, being a revenue sharing owner, we cooperatively, with everybody doing a one-time execution, we dictate success that concurrently comes to all of us on demand. Got it? You guys take care. Be blessed. See you on the next video.